We are actually on site today at the Kelly Road mini storage deal. Open up that entire area for parking and allow tenants to pull all the way in, maybe if they had trailers. So as you can see, it's currently raining. This is what we're talking about at night. It's really dark over here. Give it a good look and maybe give you a couple of videos. That way you can kind of see what our process looks like for vetting our facility. Yeah. Hey everybody, this is Elvon. We are actually on site today at the Kelly Road mini storage deal. Kind of show you guys what's going on today, what we're going to start working on. So it may be a little bit loud. For starters, you can kind of see back there, they're currently doing road work construction on that road. So it's actually going to be a pretty good thing for us because they're going to actually open up that road and connect it to the main thoroughfare coming through, Highway 10 technically, but to the locals, it's I want to say it's Highway 73 or maybe 85, something like that. Don't quote me. But other than that, it is going to be connected to major thoroughfare, so it should drive a lot more traffic and access. But without further ado, like I said, here we are, Kelly Road. Let's get into it. This is going to be one of our main entrances. Here's the office here and the driveway to get into the facility. What we're looking to do is move this gate and fence back to actually behind the office. And if you follow me down here, you'll be able to see kind of how much that's going to be different. It's going to open up that entire area for parking and allow tenants to pull all the way in. Maybe if they had trailers or something like that, they're going to be able to pull all the way in. And gates going across right here. And then you should have a keypad entry here where they're going to dial in to the keypad. It's going to open up the gate automatically and customers can drive in. All right, come along with me. We're going to do a whole tour of the entire property. We're going to have to jump a little bit. Don't try this at home. Come on. At this point, you can see that we did have to jump over that little ledge earlier, but we get down to this section here. This is actually the older side of the property. It was built first, late 90s. This side, you're going to see a lot of the bigger units. It's really good, wide drive aisle, big doors. People can get in, get out, that kind of stuff like that. The other side that we were on was the newer side, built in the early 2000s, and it had all of these smaller units, a lot more of the smaller units. But other than that, we'll continue. So you can kind of see these drive aisles behind me. Another big area that localized. You know, you can kind of come in this way and then get to all the other areas that you need to be at. But for the most part, these are going to be some smaller units on this side. You have, we'll come over here, and you can kind of see you have the 5x10s. These are definitely 5x10s. You can kind of see on this is, I guess, the K building here, but we do have these blue locks. It represents our vacant units that we are ready to get online and get rented from somebody else. And then you can clearly see these three are being rented out by some of our tenants here. Um, we have a total of 196 units that can be rented. 140 of them are being rented. So my math is called that about 70% occupied. We're looking to get this one up to about 85, maybe even closer to 90. It's a pretty good sized MSA. It's not a primary market, it's more secondary in the Destin area here in Niceville, but it's a good area to get a lot of tenants and a lot of activity coming in. Make sure that we can rent these units up and get it good. All right, so here we are, one of the units here, unit 11. One thing that you will notice is that the paint, this is more like a sticker, if you will. It's really peeling off. It's pretty bad. And that just doesn't really look good. So we want to make sure that it's updated, kind of give the whole unit, the whole building rather, every building here, that facelift. We're going to rip this off, clean that up, make sure that, dusty stuff gets rid of. We're going to put it up top now above each unit. That way, as you're lifting this door up, because you can already see it's kind of peeling down anyway. So it's probably just, it was ripped up as it goes up. But, clean it all up, make it all really look good. And then if we do need to do any like paint touch up, that kind of stuff to any of these doors. But for the most part, it looks pretty good. This is building 100, currently building 100. We are looking to renumber all of these buildings. So this will get a new updated signage. We're going to go to a 4-number system where it's going to be a building number and a unit number. So this, building may read 01, and then all the units will be, 01, 02, and so on and so forth. So it'll kind of change that up and be a new numbering system. Yeah, we're also going to show you something updated when we do finalize this and the new signage is up. We'll make another video for you guys to actually be able to see what it looks like once we finish it all. It's currently raining. That's actually a good thing for us. We like to see this because it allows us to take a look at each individual unit and ensure that there is no, drainage issues, that all the water is coming out as it should. There's no holes in the roof, nothing that, maintenance wise we do need to correct. So we're probably going to step inside now, and then we're going to step back out here in a little bit after it's really done raining, and then give it a good look and maybe give you a couple of videos. That way you can kind of see what our process looks like for vetting our facility. Yeah. Another great big ticket item is going to be camera systems, because there is currently no camera system throughout the facility. So we want to ensure cameras in the area. Other CapEx items that we are going to look at doing for this facility as a whole. Right above us here, there is a huge light pole. We are looking to install more lights, not on this side in particular. On the new side, there is less lighting over there, and that's something I can kind of show you some shots from at night. But we will install a few more of these lights over there. So here we are at the facility. We wanted to just do a little night drive just to make sure everything does look good, check on it, that kind of deal, make sure nobody's living here. So yeah, just follow along with us, and we'll be touring the facility at night. This is what we're talking about at night. It's really dark over here, no lights. So this is one of the things we're looking to do, is install lights in this section. That way it does brighten it up at night. But luckily, the current owner has stressed to us that she really doesn't have issues with these tenants, and the area is for the most part pretty safe. So I'm not expecting anything crazy to go on. She does have a nice boots on ground who lives right across the street from her, so he can see anything that's going on. And we're of course keeping him on board with us, and he's pretty much told us that if he sees something, he'll come around. There was one night we were out here, he did come around and say something to us because he saw us pull in. It may just been because it was us or something like that, but pretty much he did say something just to see who was pulling in at night because normally the gates are supposed to be locked. Our gates that does come in will be good because it will only allow people in who are supposed to be in. We forgot to talk to about that one, but that does not have a lock on it. Just something to remember for later on. And it definitely has stuff in there too, because I looked at it earlier and it has somebody's stuff in there. So maybe they just lost a lock or something. Yeah, so far so good. I mean, we shouldn't really have any issue with this area. It's a nice area. That's why they call it Niceville. Am I right? You didn't like my joke? A little corny. I get corny at night. All right, let's check this other side. I'm getting really excited to really start working everything on this one. It's gonna look really nice when we finish. Super excited. We did talk to a lot of vendors today that came in, walked the property, talked to paint. We talked to power wash for two of those guys. We also had touched on a landscaping guy to come in and do some tree trimming. So a lot of different guys we talked to today. But yeah, for the most part, everybody has been pretty nice in this area. We're gonna get some things done, some service to the facility, and make it look a lot better for sure. That will conclude our night drive. So hope you enjoyed. So we made it to the end of this video and we pretty much covered all the basics, all the CapEx we're going to do. We gave you the full tour of the property and shows you all the area beautification and things we're looking to do to add value to this facility. Enjoyed the video? Let me know down in the comments what topics you want to see next. I'm here to bring you the real straight from the field. This is EB the Investor signing off. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.